Hey guys, Anime Gypsy here with another Shokugeki no Soma chapter review. This is chapter 270. I'd like to start this chapter just by talking about the new order for the Elite 10 because now we get the full roster. We know everyone's seat. Okay, so the first person obviously is Soma, then you have Ishiki, Koga, Hayama, Ryo, Aldini, and then after Aldini, no, Ryo, Alice. Alice is the sixth. Aldini is seventh. Aizen is eight. Nena is nine, and Magumi is 10. The interesting thing here is, well, I'll start by saying this. Where is Mimasaka Subaru? Because Mimasaka Subaru won the Shokugeki, the Regimental de Cuisine Shokugeki. And the only thing I could think of is that Nena specifically defeated him and took his seat. And maybe the same thing happened with someone else and Etsuya Aizen, because I wouldn't think that Etsuya Aizen would immediately get his seat right after he lost it. So what happened there? I'm curious. I want to know what your opinions are. Now, Hayama is a different story. He was forced into the Elite 10 group because of threats, him losing his research funds and stuff like that. So with him joining, that was kind of nonsensical. But Aizen and Nena joining, that took me by surprise. And the second I saw Aizen in this chapter, I was like, whoa, what are you doing here? But as I mentioned before in my character analysis video of Aizen, he boasts a lot of potential if he pulls his head out of his anus and starts actually thinking about cooking rather than using cheap maneuvers. Because Rindo previously said that Aizen's ability to cook is pretty damn strong, but his head is so far into his anus that he doesn't really use it, and instead he resorts to very cheap tactics, like buying off the refs, come on, you guys read this, you guys are caught up, you know what I'm talking about. So there is a point of redemption for him where he might level up if he has in fact pulled his head out of his own anus. Now, let's talk about Nena. Nena lost a Shokugeki to Soma, and in terms, realized that her philosophy of absolutism and her philosophy of the perfect dish in terms of culture is flawed, and instead the philosophy of creativity in cooking is superior because tradition is built on innovation rather than a constrained death grip that is tradition, according to what I said before. I mean, come on. I think that we're gonna get a fight with Nena in the future, not now. Speaking of Nena, that scene where the noir guy she caught had a masochist fetish. Whoa! I mean, that's too adult even for Shokugeki no Soma, and I liked it. It's pretty funny. Aside from that, notable things that happened in this chapter, and we're getting it to the ending at the very end of the video, obviously, is we get to find out the people that went after the noirs. You have Ishiki, you have my man Koga, you have Aizen, you have Nena, and you have the Aldini brothers. Not just Takumi Aldini, but Azami Aldini as well. The two brothers, even though Azami is not a part of the Elite 10, he also went on a mission with Takumi. So this raises the question, can non-Elite 10 members be assigned missions by the headmaster themselves? And I'm guessing the answer is yes, because if you remember, the reserves were given a mission back when they were part of Central, and their mission was to eliminate people from creating clubs. So yeah, I guess that's possible, and this opens possibilities like Mito joining the fray, like people like that, other people that aren't necessarily members of the Elite 10, fighting Noir members, and that would be dope. I want to see that. Speaking of, I'm kind of disappointed that we missed Koga's fight with the Noir guy and Ishiki's fight with the Noir guy, but those two were obviously too one-sided. I mean, the 10th seat defeated this Noir guy like it was a walk in the park, so that's obvious. Now, the revelation at the very end, this is where I have to end the video, because it's a whoa revelation, and it makes sense the more you think about it. Joichiro was revealed to be a member of the Noir, the underworld of cuisine. And at the very beginning, you're like, what? Wait, what? But then the more you think about it, you're like, wait, that does make sense. Let me explain. The guy travels from place to place all the time so he could cook. What type of job? What type of job is that? I mean, just think about it. He's not running a restaurant when he travels, because he's traveling. I mean, the creation of a single restaurant takes a lot of time. And what does it mean for you to run a restaurant, be a part of the restaurant for like a week? That's nothing. The only way a chef could travel this much and make money is either if he's part of like some sort of food festival or a charity work, or charity works like, you don't really get money. You're just representing a charity and you're making food for people. Or you're part of the underworld. Those are basically the choices in front of you as a chef if you're traveling every week from place to place. It's been in front of us the entire freaking time and we haven't even noticed it. This guy travels all the time, everywhere. Wow. Yuto pulled one on us. It makes perfect sense. And by the way, this is the thing. I guarantee you Joichiro only did this so he could test Soma. That is such a Joichiro move. That is such a Joichiro move. Honestly, I can't believe this was right under our noses this whole time. This guy could speak multiple languages and he's honed his skill this far right after leaving. I mean, it's been in front of us. It's so obvious that once it's revealed, we're like, wow, this makes a lot more sense now. And this could possibly allude to how Soma lost his mother. Just throwing it out there. His mother died. We don't know why. There is a possibility. And if Yuto takes this route, he's going to be taking the dark route. And I mean really dark route. There is a possibility that Joichiro encountered some very bad apples. And he's like, nah, I don't want to work with you anymore. And what ends up happening, we found you, and the way we're going to punish you is we're going to kill your wife. That may be how it happened. I'm just throwing it out there because, the underworld, as they said, it's not uncommon for people to kick the bucket. Or maybe his mother was a chef. Most probably she was a chef too. She made a dish for them, didn't please them, and they offed her. This opens up so many oh my god. There's so many routes we could take with this. But it makes perfect sense. What other job was someone who was so conspicuous underground, barely makes contact with his son, even his best friend had no idea what he was doing? What type of job is he doing? Obviously, it's underground related. I mean, come on. Jesus. Right under our noses. Yuto, you pulled one on us. Jesus Christ. Alright. If you liked the video, please leave a like. And until next time, guys, this is Anime Gypsy, and I'm out. See you guys later. Bye.